Not right. Arm distance. Tommy, David, Cameron, how are you guys? Well, I thought the song would say it all. Getting back to best friends. There he was, the only best friend. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Maybe someone will understand. Best friends. Yeah, best friends. What's everybody doing? I'm following protocol, Stiggies. Come on, get down here. I need kisses. I want kisses today. Thank you for the sneezes. No, say hi to Tommy on distance. Say hi to David Cameron. Whoever else is coming in. These are his favorites. I know. I'm coming. No, I can't move fast enough. I can't move fast enough. Okay, have a paw. Another one. Lay down for everybody. Okay, come back up. And take it easy. Easy. Okay. Let's fix that a little bit. There, you come on, get up here with Luca right now. Are you home? Get Luca up here. They'll go crazy. We'll have a barking show. Huh? I'll put it on full screen, Tommy, and they can bark like crazy. Yeah, that was me and my daddy there. I hate this month and I hate next month, especially birthday time. What do I do best? I come to my live and I say what I have to say. Cover what I have to cover. I don't. Hey, easy. Okay. No one's gonna take it. I got you, Tomanucci. I got you. I got you. It's good. I wanted to hit on Ralphie's show last night. That was another good show. I got to stay out of some of the shows. It's like you get into the show, they got a good topic, and how do you express yourself? How do you say anything over a keyboard? I know. It is what it is. Us old timers have problems with that. There's so much you want to say. It's not so much you want to say. They're so detailed. One liners, one sentences that you want to say, but I don't know. A lot of times you can't say them. But Coltrane is in the house. But I love getting muscled for treats. All right, get over here. I don't think these guys. This is a dog show today. Sure, let's call TT. Where's TT? We'll get TT on this show today with us. No, thank you. Thank you. And then you got to relax after these. Everybody say, Papa, how many treats you can give that doggy? No, I am. A lot of time. We have a lot of time. A lot of time. A lot of time. And I'll hit right to that arm distance. Absolutely. This is amazing. This is literally amazing, buddy. Goomba, listen. If I like I said, if somebody ever told me that this shit could happen like this, not only are you like talking to a computer screen with nobody here, it's like you're talking to the world. At this point, I don't even care who's watching it. I love it. I mean, you build this comfortable feeling, and it's like it's easy. It's just like an actor. I mean, if you're a street guy, I mean, this is like pie talking. You know, guys like us usually in groups of men, women, social clubs, this, that. We can mix anywhere, talk anywhere. This is like today. I'm like, Dean, take a day. Why take a day off? Tomorrow I'll forget everything I had to say today, or something else will come up, and it's like, Tommy's right in a lot of ways. Get up there for a half hour, say what you got to say. You erase the show if it sucks, or if nobody cared, or one of them. But you couldn't give me an office visit with them people or anything in the world better than this. And don't get me wrong, you only get half of everything, which sucks. Do you know how I really wish I could let loose? I'm distance, Tommy, and you guys know. I mean, Gianni Catalano, welcome in. I would love to let loose, but then there's reality. There's people, there's feelings, there's love, I know. You know what? I told everybody in a year, coming clean. I don't even want to use that expression, but I'm going to let loose. That way, if anybody don't understand what I'm saying or don't, never came to Dean Do show or platform and this and that, when they do start watching and following these footprints, that's what I want. I guess it's a form of expressing yourself without hurting anybody or all that right now. That's all. I don't know, but I love it. So, and use, I can't ask for anybody better right now. I mean, my people that I have and everything, the best. Not only do we talk here, we talk at Tommy's, we talk over here, talk over at Ralphie's. I mean, what else could you ask? Like I said, we have groups where we could talk and we figure out and know who each other are. But I do. I mean, it's a new highway, a new world for Dean Do. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. And the personalities and the behavior you can learn by watching this from other people. You know, you know how they slip up, how they don't pay attention, how they're not self-aware of themselves, or it's just awesome stuff. It is. Ralphie, my email is right in the back of the page, in the about page. It's DeanDo210. You can find it right there. And we got the private chat too, Ralph. If you have to say something, we got to talk. If you want my number. What happened to my wrench? You said you gave me a wrench. Where'd the wrench go? Up my cooler? The wrench. Oh, I said to myself, he probably gave it to somebody else. Watch somebody have a soap account of Dean and have my wrench. They'll be going in there and hitting everybody over the head. What the hell's wrong with Dean? He's hitting everybody. I'm not trying it yet, Mr. Adam. I didn't try today while I was doing everything. I should have practiced. But welcome into Dean Doing Beatles, Adam. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, whatever you want to do, Ralph. I'm ready for anything. Just let me know. Tommy's got my phone number too. Get my phone number from Tommy. It's all good. Give it to Weingill too. Give it to Arms. Go right down the line. Why not? I'd love to talk to all of you. Makes no difference. You don't like doing it in pairs? It seems like you like to be alone, or Stiggs, on that screen for some reason. One-on-one, you're great. I'm not saying you're good. You like to be alone. That's okay. But I love to do shows like us four. That would be great. That was a great show. How many friggin' YouTube content creators and everything could have four people up and laugh and have fun and ball break? All that. I mean, they do, but ours is a little different, I think. It's good when you have all friends. Motherfucking Carnalito, you're not getting away from me today. Nelly Pants. What are you doing, Nelly Pants? Oh. In the end, I'm going to think of that bark will be embedded in my head forever and ever and ever. Oh. Nelly, come on up. He's like, oh, I'm working, Dean. Leave me alone. oh, hang on a second. That I needed this one, Arms. Yeah, Arms. We'll all do. Is he gonna like call me all the time and text me like go scratch? If you text me go scratch all the time, that'll be it. I'll be in the hole digging a ditch on fire. Who the fungal? Hey, Dingo, go scratch. That would be it for me. That'd be it for me. I think that's what I need. We'll all get each other's numbers. You kidding? Oh, I know. It was a good show. I mean, I felt like I had to pull Weingild up there, the poor guy. But that was great. He hasn't been around in a while. It was good to see him. Came on the show. I mean, that's what it's all about. Like I said, I don't care if it's just us here coming on the screen and talking. I really don't. Here, I think I'm the only guy in the world that drops the link at every second. I always said it. That's all I want this for, is to be up here with my friends talking and having fun. And I get it. Some guys could talk to the screen. I got to have people up here too. Even, yeah, Dindo's all alone, but you know what? I love that. But if Vito could talk, you think I'd be doing this? It'd be all over with, folks. I have 25 dogs here. And me and Vito talking. Oh, when he was talking, let me get to you guys. I know it was a great show. Everybody loved that show. Oh, Stiggs, okay, you're out then. That's it, Moochie. That's it. Because Ralph, I want to talk to you about the other day out. Whatever. Put it this way: in our world, you were saying you were two different peoples on YouTube and Facebook, and I'm like, these two different people. You threw me off there. I want you to tell me, like, are you a prick on Facebook and like a sweetheart on YouTube? That'll be fun. I might have to start a Facebook account just to come over there and mess with you. Uh-huh. Pain like motherfucking Bane. What are you doing? If I forgive, I forget. If I forgive, I forget. If I forgive, I forget. If you know what I know. We're going to get into that next, Pain. Oh, I said hi to Down Neck, right? Down Neck. I hope I did, right? Did I drop the link to? Moron I am. Who's here? Arlene Morlino. Hello, Arlene. How are you? You forgive. They'll never let you forget. I don't see Adama. He's here. Look at him. He's trying to play spooky. There he is. Adama. Is that a fake Adama? There's no wrench there. Here, Dindu Clouseau. Let me investigate, Payne. That's you. What happened? Oh, yeah, that's your other account. I know. It's your other account. I know already. I think that happened before. Yeah, I mean, it's just great. It's better than therapy. Better than therapy, YouTube. Hey,
Hi, buddy. How are you?
good. I'm hanging in there. How you
Good.
doing?
I'm doing all right. I just wanted to say that last week when we were all on, everybody really enjoyed that, and I thought it would be a good idea if the four content creators got together on the same on one show and did a show all together at the same time. A lot of people like that, and you're giving our listeners, what they like. You know, that's
And
my
we're
that's
and
my
we're all
opinion.
together. And we're all together on one screen too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we all have basically the same listeners that all listen to our shows.
Right,
They
right.
enjoyed it. It was a good show. Wasn't planned,
No.
and it was free flowing, and they really enjoyed it. I mean, I would ask the listeners, what do you think? What do you think about us guys having a show together? All four of us. But Stiggs doesn't. He wants to go solo, I guess. But that's his prerogative.
Right, right. Hey, it's okay. You know what? Ralph, my whole life, Dindu, I come home from work, I do things. The best times in my life, the best experience I had were with family and friends were the unplanned ones.
Yeah.
Just getting together, like you dropping in, someone else dropping. One of them. That's even when I used to hit the bar scene. I never made plans to go to a bar or go party anywhere. I used to just go and do what I had to do, and it would turn into a party. So never made plans though. Never.
Well, I agree with you. Sometimes the best shows are the ones that are unplanned.
Yep.
But then
Yep.
again, I don't think your show is planned. Tommy's show is not planned.
No.
Mine may be planned just a little bit,
Right.
and
Right. Right.
but uh, you're right. Sometimes the unplanned ones are the best ones. I agree with you.
Right. Right. I mean, this is why I do this. I love this time. I have my
What?
second wind. I get ready to talk. It's after work. You could vent. You could stress out. This is a perfect time for me. Because you know me, I'm in bed by 7, 8 o'clock every night. I fall asleep. I'm done.
Oh no, I didn't see Dino. I didn't know that.
Oh, I thought you knew that with
No, I
everything.
didn't know that. Are you?
Oh,
Are you? Do you have to get up early like Tommy does?
Ralphie, I got to get up at 3 o'clock every morning in the morning.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah, no, it's okay.
so you get up. You. Oh, she. By the time, by the time I do my show at 8 p.m. on Sunday, you're shot.
I'm done. I'm gone. I'm like this, Ralph. Seriously,
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep myself awake. Pay attention. And then half the time you're stunato. And
Yeah.
you're missing things, and you miss somebody in there.
Well, what time do you knock off work?
Well, we knock off. See, it's different. If we start at 4, we start at 5 sometimes. It all depends on the weather, the time, the job. We'll start at 7, from 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, we'll start
So,
work.
so what is your average time do you get home,
I
roughly?
Okay, like if it's a 7 o'clock day, I'll get home by 3:30.
Okay.
If it's 6, I'll be home by 2:30, 2 o'clock. If
Yeah.
it's 5, I'm home by 1:30, which is great. I could shower, relax a second, jump on my live. So,
What'd you say?
like when I start at 5 in the morning, I'm
No,
home at
did you
1.
say jump on your wife?
I try to do that a lot too. But
I thought I heard you right.
jump on my live.
Oh, I thought you said jump on your wife.
That's it. Look at where his mind is. I'll tell you what.
I'm sorry. That's what I thought you said. That's why I said, what'd you say?
Arm distance, help me here, arm
Oh
distance.
my God.
Stiggs. Where did he come from, Stiggs?
That's what I thought you said. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh my God. Listen, after Saturday night, yeah, that's all I got on my mind. You're right.
that was a great video. It's about time somebody brought us some nightclub action.
Oh,
I'm
you mean
serious. I'm serious.
yeah, that was it was
That was
it
a
was
good video.
it was a
If
wild
you
it
would
was a
have got
wild
on, if you would have got on that dance floor and started doing the John Travolta, though, that would have been the best video of all time.
well, I did dance, but I actually I danced for an hour straight, but
Did you?
nobody videotaped it.
No, no. Let me ask you something. That's a club right near you. That's a club, open club right now.
Yeah, that's an open club. It was originally called the Gatehouse, and a friend of mine has events a couple times a year called Hot Night Events, and she rents that club out. It's a disco, it's a club, and she rents it out, and she sells tickets, and she brings in the popular area DJs, and everybody goes.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I come up there, we're all going up there. What is it? Club? What? 461? What was it again?
Club 466, which was
466.
Club 466 in West Orange, which was originally called the Gatehouse, which was a very popular club back in the
Okay.
day. So I mean, listen, I don't. You didn't watch my live show on Sunday talking about that place.
Yeah, I
And what?
did. I caught a little bit of it. I was listening.
Yeah, it was it was an experience.
I heard you talking about the girl. I heard you. I was listening. I was so tired I couldn't type.
Yeah, I kind of figured that you dropped in and then you dropped out, but I didn't had no idea that you got up that early. So you get up even earlier than Tommy does. And
Yeah, yeah.
by the time the weekday or even the weekend comes rolling along, you're shot by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I
So I
used to
might.
tell. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I didn't realize that, but now I know. But
Yeah,
now I
no,
know.
no, good, good, good. Yeah, like a lot of people knew about it already because this was an always going thing. I'd always fall asleep on everybody at 8 and 9 o'clock. I used to do it to the no fly zone, do it to Angel, and I'd do it to anybody. If they started late, I was like this.
Well, I could see why, Dean. I could see
I
why.
know. I know.
But if we were ever to do a show like that, like the one I'm mentioning, we would have to do it earlier on a Sunday, like maybe
Yeah.
6 or 7 o'clock.
Right, right,
You know,
right.
where you're still awake. But I think it would be a good idea. I mean, toss it around in your mind. I'm sure
Okay.
Weingeld said he's in. He said he'd like to do it. Uh, I think the listeners, would like it. I mean, they can also comment right now in your chat and see if they would like to see a show with us together. And
Yeah,
Tommy's more than welcome to come on board. I thought he would be into it, but who knows?
maybe you will. Maybe
Yeah,
he'll change his mind and come on with
maybe he'll change his mind. Maybe he's just. By the way, are you subscribed to Danny Stories?
Yeah.
Okay, did you watch his show this morning?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
Dean, I got to tell you, it was an excellent show. In fact, I did. It
Okay.
was an excellent show. And I did actually kind of a live follow up on his show this morning in my car. Watch the show if you get a chance. He had a very good show this morning, touched on a lot of good points.
Okay.
All right, buddy, I got to run back to work, but it was nice seeing you.
Yes. Thank you for coming on, and we'll plan that. Like I said, you can get my number from Tommy. Just ask Tommy to get my number if you want to reach out and call. I'm here.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right, Ralphie.
Have a great day. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, here. Let me catch up with the chat. We'll give in to forgiving and forgetting. That I can't wait. I'll tell you what, that'll be a great show. That'll be a great show. I love doing shows. Edwin Jimenez, how are you, sir? I see you in there. I'm just starting to learn how to follow the chat in and say hello to everybody here. Let me make sure I didn't miss nobody. There, Gianni. Where is that? They don't have to worry about our breath, Gianni. That's perfect. Where are you? Oh, there. That's the best part about this. You ain't got to smell their breath, smell them the whole time. Oh, did you hear him jump on my right? I love to jump on the live. That was great. Yep, you're early too, Tommy. What are you gonna do? I used to go to bed earlier when I didn't have YouTube. Jesus. And the weekends are the same. I can't even stay up late. One time, Rat Trap had a show at 10 o'clock. Dean had to put toothpicks in my eyes to stay up for that show. And then we did the show. The next morning, it felt like I went to the bar with him and we drank all night. It felt like I had a hangover. What time did I go to bed that night? 11:30? Done. Arlene, Gianni, I love garlic breath. Oh, Arlene. My father used to kick me when I was younger, a kid. I used to eat raw garlic. My father used to kick me out of the house, out of his car. Anywhere we went, did you do? I was the worst, Gianni and Arlene. Garlic breath. Before hockey practice and everything like that, if I burped in the car, my one best friend would roll up the windows and annihilate everybody. Okay. We had the power windows, they couldn't roll them down. It's like Dean do burp. Yankees for life. Man, how are you, Yankees? What's going on, brother? I can't wait to hit this chuck roast I made. Oh, it looks so good right now. Montouk. How are you, Mantuk? Good to see you. Oh, Gianni, you got it. I should make a video after it's done. Maybe I will. You got to see it now. I should carry the laptop up there. Vito's good, Yankees. Vito's good. Or maybe I'll carry the laptop up to the kitchen in a second and show everybody. It looks so good. And I slow cooked it too. Even better. Even better. No, Coltrane, I slow cooked it with the gravy, the onions, the potatoes. Man, it's looking good right now. Vito can't wait. Vito can't wait. Vito. Oh yeah, Gianni, I'll tell you. And I'm hoping I have the mashed potatoes in the fridge for the gravy. But first, coffee. Oh my lord. Ah, Tim Hortons, the brew for construction workers of America. Whereas I can't even move my wrist. My wrist and hand is shot. I'm dropping everything. The Canadian bodies. I love the jersey here. Bella Bella. Good afternoon, Bella. So, how many of us believe in forgiving and forgetting? Raise your hand. I knew this was going to be a great one. Raise your hand. Whoever forgives and forgets and thinks it's a great idea, let them know. I mean, I got a jam-packed room too, you know. These are all like this. Nah, I'm lifting my arm for you here. Nah, this guy don't know about that. I like what Arlene said. That's very important, Arlene Merlino. Arlene said it depends. It depends on what they did, how they did it, exactly what they did it for. What was their motivation? And my father's famous saying, at the end of the day, Tindu, what's on that guy's mind? Wonder what he's thinking about tonight, before he goes to bed. That rat motherfucking piece of shit. My uncle? Oh, you know what? No, it sticks. Okay. I like that. I really like that one. I don't really forgive. I never forget. I just make the people think I stop thinking about what they did to me. Adam, forget enough to move on, but not enough to let it happen again. Another great one. Good answers all the way around. And it all goes back, I guess. Never forgive, but I do accept. It goes back to what Arlene said, depends in a lot of ways. Like forgiving how they messed up the friendship. I know, Dean, to what avenues do you want to go there? See, that's it. As far as the research, I have the research. It's the questions. I guess I can't ask myself the million questions that'll probably come at you. You know, it depends. Was there money involved? Was there a wife involved? Was there a girlfriend involved? Was there, stealing involved? Was there drugs involved? Was there? You could go all that. Did they step on you to move on and get higher? Did they use you to move on and get higher? Did they make you promises of a lifetime to get to where they were and then just go like this? Who are you? Playing that passive fucking aggressive? Like everything's supposed to be all right now? In other words, Coach Rain, you're only missing one thing. And thank you, Dominic. Business. Business part of everything. Business parts. You know. How do I say this without? Okay. Let's hold on there. Fucking, you know what? Throw off my show. If you throw off my show today, I'm gonna block you. Take your wrench and block you if you throw my show off pace today. Okay, I'm trying to be serious. Oh, you know what, Andrea? I think I need you here. Get over to this country, Andrea. Get over here. You're making my chest and shoulders hurt, Andrea, today. I'm gonna leave Joe Delamura. I seen you come in. I'm gonna leave that comment up there today. Okay. Exactly, Stiggs. Business falls under money. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Coltrane. It's like it'll come. You guys will get it in a second. I guess too what I'm saying, I'm never gonna forgive or forget. Once the damage is done, it's done. It's done. You could act like friends, but that passive aggressive, yeah, 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 do the right thing. You got to do it because of this. You got to do it because of that. You got to do it because of this. When do you say later? When do you say get away? When do you disown? When do you? And you can't forgive. Take it right to hell. Take it to the mattresses. Can't forgive. I'm gonna have to get a book on forgiving, I guess. Again, once the damage is done, who wants to look at that person again? That's Dean's biggest problem, I guess, too. After that, person throws you under a bus or a train, or that person robs or steals, or that person does this. I guess, how could you look at their face again? If anybody's heard the expression, there's only one chance with the person, one chance with somebody, one chance doing something, all that. It's the same here on YouTube. I'm two different people. But guess what? Cross me here or this or that. That's it. I'm going to walk away from you like a bad habit. I don't even want to know you. I don't even want to know your name no more. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to make up. I mean, there's no error. There's no toleration for that kind of shit. As far as ratting people out, as far as being a fucking jerk off or a jack off or doing people wrong, all that kind of stuff. It's just pathetic. If you have to do that to somebody in the first place, you've never even liked that person. You never cared for him. You never, again, you're that, yeah, befriending, that word. And using people, when you have to use people to get what you want or to get a certain place you want to be, and then stepping all over them people and forgetting where you came from. How do you look at that people? Them people. How do you look at these people again? You make promises, you do this, you do that. Yeah, you grow up with somebody. Yeah. And I'll get it again. I'll get it again. You think you know people? You think you know your best friend? You think you know your good friends? Mm-hmm. Sorry to say this, coming from a 57-year-old. I've lived this life one time. Yeah, I know. Tell me about friends. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. All the way to hell, milk. Tell me how they love that hotness. Why I'm hanging on to their ankles, keeping them there. That's when I want to look into their face. That's when I want to look into their eyes. When the final thrust comes in. Dean, you waited 2 decades? Just that, not too long ago. You waited 2 decades? There's no such thing as grudges. Get even. Can't tell you how much better it feels. I had to catch myself on what I was going to say next. The only thing I could say here after this comment, hi man, Tukin, just chilling like a villain. Hi, hang on, I don't want to break this stride. Just chilling. Sorry, he's ran into a true Sicilian. Let's go one step farther, Edwin. You, God forgive me, Edwin, forgive me, everybody forgive me. You could save all that. Just give Dindu the time to go piss on the flowers. So then you could look down and then pay your respects. Make their flowers grow higher and higher. You know what? Enough of this. You know what, Ralph? Another thing my father used to say, when the damage is fucking done, there's never coming back from it, my man. Damage is done. They had an option. They had a decision before they did it to you. Maybe they weren't thinking so much. But like he used to say, now you make them think. You always make them think. And Adam, absolutely. Everything I just said, I wouldn't do to a human being. I wouldn't step over another man for a better position. I would never rat a guy out to make myself look better. I would never squeal on anybody because then you're a fucking rat. I would never tell that guy what to do. He makes his own decisions. And yeah, it does all depend on the circumstances and how hard they worked on fucking you and making your life miserable and all that. That's true, Joe Della. Where do you want to go with that one? I guess it's what's harder is those smiling faces, when they come with that handshake and that knife in the other hand going into your back. And the treachery and the ruthlessness of how they pre-plan and premeditate their way of doing things to a person. All that. It's all that. So maybe there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Man, you're such a loving, great guy. Yeah. Some things you just can't get out of a guy. Don't leave. It'll never leave. Never leave you. Especially what's been done to you. So, what are you going to do? It's like these shows on this YouTube in our little area. I'll get into a little bit of that while I'm on a roll. Feeling like, when you talk about people's families and kids and wives and friends and what kind of people are those? What kind of people are you? What kind of people are you? So many good people, and then you got to see that kind of stuff, and you try to be involved in some, and that totally disgusting. I guess it's like the streets. And all the boys used to say, simple rules and laws we have to live by as human beings, as men, as women. They're not hard. They really ain't. And I know, listen, you could stick the fucking perfect world shit up your ass if that's what you're thinking where I'm going. You got the wrong guy in the wrong platform. Go get out of here now. I'm just damn. And this is the only thing I could say there underneath your statement here. It says Dimdu, little devil. I'll never lose that. I'll wait till the horns go in my head in a couple years. When I leave that door, I got you, my man. Boy, do I got you. Boy, do I got you on that one. Thank you, Coltrane. I was watching a couple shows. I was bored and I wanted to see a couple new guys coming in. It's not that I have to watch it. It's I guess you want to keep track of certain things. You go to certain shows, people talk, you don't even know what they're talking about because you don't care because it's all nonsense anyways. But that's the one thing I got to get out of them. Just watching and it's pitiful, pitiful. And everybody involved, I could just imagine what you look like and how you are. Huh. Put people's kids' pictures up there, family, mothers, grandmothers, people we adore. And you're just putting pictures of their families up on the thing. What if it was done to you? No, guess what? Terrible. Terrible. I wouldn't fight like that. Fight with the person you're fighting with on the screen. What his grandmother do to you? What his kids do? Oh, Oh, all right. No more air on that. Yeah, the thrill is gone. Oh, I mean, David, the fuck's this world coming to on here? It's repulsive. Talk about self-awareness. You got people talking about people that shouldn't be talking about people. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Coltrane, what I just said, well, it ain't done to you, and this and that. You know why? Because probably people like Coltrane and Dean do would get into their cars and go to visit you. And be careful. Oh my God, they're gonna do it to the wrong person one day. Oh, the wrong person one day. I can't wait for that one. I really can't. And just to say, yeah, man, I was right. See, I knew. I guess if I wasn't hanging around for a year or more, I'd have nothing to say about it. But yeah, but getting back to that, maybe there is a chance for. You know what? I broke through on a couple things on this YouTube. What I had problems with. So maybe I could do something about this. But the worst part about it is, where was I going with that? That's a good one, Andrea. We'll get to that in a second. I don't know, but the forgiving and back to and maybe they'll be no, no, just terrible. Is it a sin? Absolutely. Is it a travesty? Is that what that? Absolutely, it is. Maybe you could talk about it one day. Maybe you could sit down over dinner. Maybe you could do this. Maybe you could do that. Maybe you could go fuck yourself. You know? Maybe Dimdu loves that grudge and that hatred fucking feeling in his pit. Okay? That's what I fight with too. Maybe it turns me on. And the karma? The karma? These people know about karma? This all comes back to you. He finds a way to do it. Listen, I know. I live a lifestyle. These are all confused. This guy, he's the boss. He'll make it. Wow. Hello, sweetheart, Mrs. Carol Mahal. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Just talking about forgiving and forgetting. They're going too well with Dean do here. I mean, I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. They just batter families, and I don't know. I don't know. And the echo chamber of it. How many times could you fucking listen to this? How long could you listen to this stuff? The same old people. Oh my lord! And I can't imagine how much great content and topics would be out there if they turn their negativity to positivity. Oh, this guy's a good person offline. This guy ain't the way he is on YouTube. He just fucking grow up. Get a life. Be the person you are. I don't know. At least, okay, I tone it down when I come on here. You got to see me out there. Like I said, you'll probably run from me out there. I don't know. I really don't. But just be who you are. I know. The only content they have is that. I know. I know. I know. I know. Well, co-train, what Dindu means by that, like, how do I want it? You guys know me. I'm not protecting myself or talking about myself here. I'm talking about these other assholes and jerk offs. It's like, just when I'm out there, you guys see who I am with videos. I mean, I put it to you as raw and live all the way around. You don't see not everybody's. No, of course not. One day I'm going to wear a GoPro when I'm working and go live where there's no. That's what I'm going to do, where I can't stop it, pause it, do nothing. I'm going to go live and let you experience my day one day. I can't wait. My daughter's got the GoPro for me. I got to get it and hook it up. But yeah, they come on here. And then if you got them at the gas station or at the corner, the tough guys on here. I'm done. I'm done. Yes, Coach Rain. I mean, it is what it is. It's just I'm same here. I'm funny out there. I'm funny here. I tell it the way it is. And I mean, but all these guys, they tell you one thing, they're doing another thing. They're doing this. They're doing that. They got another job here. They're not even doing this. They're not doing. It's all that. And then they come on here and just talk about people. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. All right, let me read some comments. Let me go here. So I don't look like a half a facha bro. Oh. Absolutely. Well, that's the whole thing. Carol, they're all tough guys behind these keyboards. And especially the ones that don't come live, show your face. I mean, I can't even indulge in that. I really can't. It is just terrible. Terrible, terrible. If you're going to come at people, if you're going to talk shit, you better show your face. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you have a show going at people, this, this, and not involved in other shows and scam people, people that rob people, all that, lawyers, that's a different thing. You guys probably got me all over the board here. Edwin, Edwin, Edwin. You might as well round up 10 or 15 of them all together and then bring them to Dindu because that's how many they'll need. Back in my day, Edwin, 90% of these people, they would have threw their computer out and gave up and never went on the computer again. The beatings they would have got on the street, Edwin. Want to talk about consequences? Oh, and I'm even talking for myself. If I would have did it, I would have caught the fucking beating or two to the back of the head. And then what? It's over. You shouldn't have been doing that. Exactly, David. I never hear of offline bullying in the fight. Yeah, Adam. Exactly. The sweethearts, the nicest people, the people with heart. Be careful. They might be the most vicious and ruthless. You're so correct. You never know what is boiling in a man or a woman or what's happened to that person before. I know, Nelly. I know, Nelly. I know. I know, Nelly. I know, us certain guys know how we are. I know. When I talk, sometimes I just try to talk to everybody that don't know. You know, we already know. We do. I mean, that's a perfect example right here. This gentleman knows me from the streets. I don't even have to say anymore, and I know him from the streets. Not too many people probably know that, anyways, but that's what you have. And another thing, good people stay with good people, real with real. Hey, we were talking. Were your ears ringing? Were your ears ringing? Hello, Fratello. How are you, Wine Guild? And Coltrane deemed was the same. Being in the wrong place at the wrong time, catching a slap or a punch. Are you kidding? Then what I do? Walk away. Okay. Well, yeah, too, Andrea. You know what? A lot of them can't even be nice. A lot of them can't even have a heart. That's the whole thing. To do something nice might be a sin to them, or to do something polite, tell someone something nice. It's just, yeah, you get your nose bit off. You know what? All right, hang on. Maybe choke. Okay, you. Let's get a group of the guys from YouTube. Let's bring them to Connecticut Street, Grand Street, about 25, 30 years ago. No, Elmwood. How long do you think they would have lasted talking on the streets with us or hanging out? Go ahead, say not a second thing. First of all, they would have probably been scared of the faces and the people. Okay. And if they did say something they weren't supposed to, you think they're going to laugh and walk away without consequences? See, little do they know, you know what? Oh, you guys all over that? Thanks. It would be How do I want to say it? All right, we're on the corner talking. We're in the club talking. Hey, Gerard, how are you? Could you imagine, like, you're on the streets talking, and there's guys standing there. You say the wrong thing to the wrong person. Sometimes that person you're saying something to and you're in their face, before you know it, you might just be like trying to get up off the ground, you know? There might be 3, 4 guys behind him. They don't care how many you have or what you have. These are all catching a fucking beating. Are you kidding me? When the half a dozen of us went out, it was who could throw the first punch first? Who could the guy arguing or the guy in the middle of the beef? He was never the first one to fight. That person was already probably taken care of. And then the friend. There was a fight one time. It was a 6-on-6. The guy walked up and got fucking knocked out immediately. One guy came up, and that's all he was doing was begging us to pick him up to get him out of there. The other 4 ran for fucking cover. Know who you go out with too, and who your friends are. Okay, that's not only one crew. That was one crew. Then you have another crew. You got another crew that has things in their pockets too when you go out with them. So you got to be careful. Yeah, I know. They want to talk about streets. Yeah, I know. Tough guys. Yeah, I know. Keyboard warrior. Yeah, I know. They've all been through it. Yeah, I know. If you've never been on the streets or lived that life or did it, you know what? Just go roll up and kick rocks and go scratch somewhere. You're better off. Believe me, you're better off. Our rumbles were 25, 30 guys. Arlene, whoever else. Those were rumbles. If it wasn't more than 5, 6 guys, it wasn't even a match to us. The Jan Kudos. Thank you, David. Thank you. Yep. And that too. Okay. 2 good comments here. Absolutely, Co-Train. Who would talk about this? You know, I got stories. I could talk to you guys till Christmas time, nonstop on this thing. 3/4 of them are embarrassing anymore. Who would ever want to talk about things that happen like these guys do? Yeah, I did this. I did that. I did. God, in nome dei Padre, the Filii, or the Spirito Santo. I mean, I don't know. They are. Oh, I know. I know Weingild. Oh, Weingild, please. You never know who's got the stiletto. Oh, God. Hang on. Gianni, a great story. This guy, one time, this guy really actually had the balls to ask one of my Goombas. They were like, "Man, Dindu, stop! I mean, that guy don't play. Why are you asking me about someone you know?" He told the guy. It was so funny because right after this, their get together, the guy flew to my house to tell me, "Yo, Dindu, man, we were talking. I think these guys took this wrong. What I said about you." And God rest his soul, RJ. God rest your soul. Dindu, man, I just want to make this right. I don't want these guys to fucking bust my balls and say things and you get mad. What were you talking about? What could you about what? UAE. But I got the phone call after. And my boy told me, you know, D, it was all good. Till he asked me if you could still roll. If I could still what? Oh, if you could still roll like you used to. He had the best answer in the world. The best. Hey, Goomba, he goes to the guy. He goes, he's older now. He's a shot. The guy's work. Don't worry about how tough he is. You know what you have to worry about? What's coming out of his pockets anymore. How's that one, Gigi? You know, because in a split second, you could be squealing like a pig or screaming like a bitch. You think you're going to get up on him? Be careful. Be careful. End of story. End of story. Joe Della, good night, Joe Della. Have a great night. And not one book stinks, two books I could write. Like I said, it'd take me to Christmas with the stories. And that's another, like Coach Train said, I can't talk about old fight stories and shit like that. I'm embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Even with the guys and the crew, when we're talking, don't talk about that, man. I don't want to think about that. I mean, for me to come up here and try to make you guys understand that and listen to me, nonsense. Joe Della, good night. All right, all right. Let me see. Edwin, good night. Are you leaving too? Yes. Okay. Let's get back to work. Okay, Edwin. God bless, guys. Oh, and now I wanted to catch up. Let's get to the kids. Adam, Adam, let's get to the kids. Where do you start? No, I don't even want to start with the kids. I don't even want to start. How about a good slap on the ass? Gianni, a little pally, a little tug of the pally, the back of the hair a little bit, pally. Huh? Straighten them right out. Don't hit your kids. Beat them. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I got beat. Look at perfect creation it made. Just a little pally, pulling of the pally. You know, the lips a little. You know, blurito, bloody him up. Okay, I'm sorry. I wonder if anybody gets soap stuck down their throat anymore. Huh? Do you remember the taste of Irish Spring and Dial soap? You remember? The great taste of soap? I watched my friend's mother clean his whole mouth out. He had soap stuck in his teeth for a week. Okay? For a week. We didn't even swear after that. Dial or Ivory. Right. Right, Gerard. Dial definitely fucking Coltrane. Okay, Coltrane, which one taste Ma? Could you use the could you use the dial? It tastes better? She put it in a sock and hit me with it first. The big red soap butter Christmas. Adam. What was his name? Oh, Ralphie got not Ralphie. Oh, would she put the soap in his mouth, open wide? I love that part. I could watch that part over and over again. You swore. How about, by the way, wasn't it Flick's mother? Flick's mother on there? Screaming in the phone. What's that say? I got a notification from YouTube saying this site has been updated in the background. Oh boy. Stop touching my platform. Oh, Arlene, did you witness that? Did you witness that? Did you and you? Okay. He had soap stuck in his teeth for a week. Okay. I can't take it. That I'm gonna make a video. Maybe I'll have my mother wash my mouth out with soap. Oh, Ralphie, you'll shoot your eye out, Ralphie. Then what's he do? He shoots his eye out. Karma. Oh, Carol, who said that? The awful brown soap. That was what? Wait. That was the 50-cent soap my grandmother used to have. The, I'm done. All right, Andrea. You had the best comment of the day, Andrea. Have a great night. Sweet dreams. I didn't see the new Christmas story yet. You got to drive, make that dinner. Oh, I know. How many times did he hear that? A lava soap. Carol, have a great night, sweetheart. Enjoy. I mean, you're 408. Nothing beats the taste of crayons. I didn't see that one. Ah, oh my God. Watch this. Watch this, Ralph. Don't go nowhere. Carol Mahal. Carol Mahal. Carol Mahal. Don't go nowhere. Ralph. Carol Mahal. Are you kidding me? Carol. The brown soap, Carol. Ralphie, look, Ralphie. You know how many times this was inserted? Okay. I got this out of my father's basement when he passed away. Okay. This was in his basement for years, stored. He probably wanted to use it on me. I'm done. How freaking funny was that? Ralph, come on, Ralph. We're just talking about a 60. A 50, 60-year-old soap. Where's Carol? Carol, did you see that, Carol? I hope Carol's seen that. I can't take it. Oh. Coltrane. That's what they used to use, Coltrane. Oh. Oh, David, I could imagine. Oh, I hope Carol. I can't believe Carol missed that. That was some good shit right there. Rat Trap, what's going on, Rat Trap City? That song. All right, I gotta hand it to you. I gotta hand it to you. Woo! Oh, I'm having a great day. That fucking song had me dancing. I mean, really? I'm sitting. I don't know what I was doing, and then I'm like, "What's this?" Just came in. I hit it. I'm like, "That's him. That's him." Oh, Ralph, could you imagine if you washed the clothes with that soap? It'd probably eat the colors out of it now. I'm gonna wash my wife's work clothes with it. Oh, I'm getting a pain in my side. What happened to my clothes? Ralph told me to use the Octagon soap on them, honey. Oh, too funny. You guys, I tell you. Yeah, I know, David. There's always that scent of some certain soap and everything. That's always been like Murphy's oil soap. How could you ever forget the smell of Murphy's oil soap? My grandmother, my nana's house, everybody cleaned with Murphy oil soap. I love the smell of Murphy's oil soap in the house, the woodwork, the floors. I even wash my car in it. Oh, 4:13. How long have we been going back? Good. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I can't wait to go eat my chuck roast. The smell is knocking me out right now. Yeah, I dropped. All right, we got time. Everybody drop your links. Let's have a link dropping party. Subscribe to one another. Subscribe to Ralph Mucci, Rat Trap, whoever else. You guys just drop them. Yes, thanks. Have a great night. If you're doing a wind down, I'll catch you later if you do one. All right, Rat Trap. Everybody, listen. I'm going to bump right out of here. Everybody have a good night. I'll see you again soon. Dean Doing Vito, signing out. Love yous all. Have a great night.